I fancied making a quick video as it's been a while since I've uploaded one, a month I think. But my god, my camera quality is how it says. Come on. A little better maybe? Blurry. There we go. So basically, I want to quickly speak today about long COVID. So obviously, I've had long COVID for 2 years and 2 months. And I finally found something that actually really helps. And I mean, really, really helps quite a bit. So I thought I would jump on and quickly live stream as I don't really have much time to edit videos as I'm quite busy. But what I've been taking for the last week is actually, oh my God, how do you even pronounce that? Stanozolol, which is a type of anabolic steroid. Now, anabolic steroids are obviously used by athletes. One famous athlete that took them is Lance Armstrong, who was famously caught doping and cheating with his cycling. So that's the kind of thing that they would take. They're used by bodybuilders as well. Now, the weird thing about anabolic steroids is, and this is very bizarre, it's legal to take them, but it's illegal to sell them. So you can take them and you're not breaking any laws, but if you sell them, you're definitely breaking laws. So you have to go in some dark parts of the internet. Not even dark. You can just find them online. And but I would definitely research it properly to make sure that you're getting them from a reputable source. But yeah, so that's super useful. So the first day that I took them, I was a little bit concerned because I'd never taken steroids before. But when I did some research, I realized that there's actually over 1 million people in the UK that use anabolic steroids. And it's basically people that tend to go to the gym, people that are getting their summer bodies ready before they go to Ibiza and things like that. They use anabolic steroids. And it just so happens that actually, weirdly enough, that anabolic steroids are the most used drugs in the UK. More people use this than smoke cannabis, which is crazy. So it did get me thinking it can't be that unsafe if literally more people take that than any other drug in Britain. So yeah, it seems safe enough. You can only take them in cycles. So I'm just going to do 5 weeks on, 5 off. And when I'm on an off cycle, take estrogen blockers as well. Now, the reason you need estrogen blockers is because, well, there is some pretty dodgy side effects if you're not careful. One of which is growing breasts, which, as you would imagine, I am not very keen on growing breasts. There we go. Fair. Yeah, not super keen on growing breasts. So yeah, I'll take the estrogen blockers when I'm on my 5 weeks off. But generally, so far, the side effects have been non-existent. The only things that's really happened so far is that basically my energy levels have massively, massively increased. So the first day that I took them, I felt a long COVID crash coming on. So I took one just as I felt the crash coming on. And within a couple of hours, my energy levels were going up and up and up. And yeah, I felt amazing. So it's crazy. Yeah, when I went to bed, I was so tired that, sorry, I was so wide awake that I only got 4 hours sleep because I still had so much energy. And I woke up in the morning after 4 hours sleep and I jumped out of bed with a skip in my step for the rest of the day, not even vaguely tired, which was crazy because usually I would be exhausted. And yeah, these things work wonders. So let's see. So yeah, as soon as I started taking them, I had so much energy. I started weightlifting daily because I had energy to burn off. Whereas before, I could try and get halfway down the street and be completely out of breath and exhausted and have to turn back. So yeah, it's amazing. Now, I do recommend taking these because if you have long COVID, because, well, there's no cure for long COVID. What the NHS are basically doing is, in Scotland anyway, we basically just have to wait and see what happens. That's pretty much it. We're not giving any medication or anything. They basically are just saying, wait and see what happens and see if we get worse and see if the research catches up to do anything about it in a few more years. Now, the thing is, you can't just waste years and years and years of your life. You have to live your life. You have to maximize what you can do with your life. And if you have no energy to do anything, and you're crashing nonstop and have to go home when you're trying to work, well, that's not much use. So, yeah, I'm definitely glad I did this because it's working a treat. Now, funnily enough, I spoke to a doctor as well, and it just so happened that a friend of mine, their partner is actually a doctor in a hospital in the city, and I mentioned that I'd started taking anabolic steroids to cure long COVID, thinking that we're going to be horrified and that they were going to say that was a terrible idea. And what they actually said was oh well, we actually use steroids to cure COVID anyway when the COVID patients get taken into hospital. So it does kind of make sense that it works. And if it's working, then sure, it's not a bad idea to take it. Keep doing it. So yeah, even a doctor said, yeah, it's a good idea. Obviously, because I'm only going to take them for a week. I have no idea what my energy levels are going to be like once I stop when I'm on the 5 weeks off. So I assume they'll probably dip a bit. But if I have energy 50% of the time and not 50% of the time, that's far better than not having any energy 100% of the time. And I can obviously get way more work done and get caught up on my work and stuff. And yeah, so I'm pretty busy trying to get caught up on things because obviously not having energy for over 2 years, you kind of fall behind on your work a bit. So yeah. So until I'm caught up on work, I think what I'm going to do is regularly live stream because editing obviously takes a lot of time to edit video. So for now, I'll do some live streams and stuff. Anything else you need to add about this? Oh yeah, alcohol. So I probably drink alcohol once or twice per month max. Have done for like 10 years because I can't really be bothered with hangovers. And yeah, my alcohol tolerance with these non-existent. I mean, you can probably drink about 4 drinks before I'm absolutely plastered. Whereas usually I could drink a lot before I'm drunk. But yeah, absolutely no alcohol tolerance whatsoever. So I'm not going to mix them, which is a bit of a nightmare because I just bought a bar for my garden, which arrives tomorrow. But I can use it as like a coffee bar and sit and get work done on my laptop there, I guess. And yeah, and then drink on that once or twice during the 5 weeks off, so I can socialize a bit as well. But yeah, working for me, working extremely well. I've never had so much energy in my life, so I'm not bad. And obviously, side effects are testosterone levels being massively increased means my stomach will be shrinking and my arms will be getting bigger through all the weightlifting and stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with myself. It's going amazingly. And although it seems like a drastic thing to do, like I said, there's a million people in the UK take these anyway, just to get in shape in time for summer. So work perfectly. Yeah, so I'll be doing more live streams, probably from the garden bar actually, in the future. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you want to see. If you want to see more chili challenge videos, more filmmaking type videos, that kind of stuff. Or if you want to learn more about long COVID, as with 1.8 million people in the UK having long COVID, that's a lot of people. And I assume a few of my subscribers have COVID. So yeah, let me know down below what you want to see more of. And I'll do more live streams because this is so much easier. So much easier. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Good news. So I'm going to go back to work and get caught up on work. And yeah, I'll jump back on again soon. Catch you there.